bars, all the nice clubs. They're always packed. That's why I don't go in. It's so packed you can't find anywhere to park, which is good. That's an excellent reason to not be able to go in, for me anyway. So
no excuses. Come on, dude. They have valet parkers. They have plenty of people that'll move your car for you if you want to go.
All us music listeners,
don't even go there.
And
lovers. You can always go to the
are.
Beale on Broadway. You can always go in there and jam out with Roland. He's always there.
Yeah.
Or Jeremiah Johnson. You go to Hammerstones.
Yeah.
Any more excuses why you can't do this?
Well, it's just
Really?
I gotta actually park.
We'll get valet or Uber for you.
Put a levitation button in my Honda. They left it as a blank.
Oh my goodness!
But yeah, you're right. You're very right. There's tons of stuff, and you know, it's just you cruise around, you find the best spot you can fit. Sometimes you don't even get to go where you originally intended to go. You just kind of park where there's something happening and go there, and it's still great. You know?
Scared? Say you're scared. Huh? Don't be scared. It's all right. The water's fine. Once you get in there, we'll be able to get you out.
Well, a couple of shots of yak, I'll be all right.
Yeah, there you go. Always got to have that liquid courage.
I got too much of that.
You can never have enough.
Oh no.
What do you
I always see the bottles half full.
There you go. There you go. That's right.
Well, welcome back to the U. We had Beau here back some time ago, and I want to real quickly say, the first time I got introduced to Beau, I was walking across the parking lot. I'll never forget, and I'm hearing this music, and I'm going, where is it coming from? I'm looking around, and it's like.
Did you take the blue pill?
No, I thought
he was in his car in the parking lot looking for a place, right? Is that where you?
Right.
Perfect.
You know, you hit it right on the head. He was in his car, and he had his.
I'm gonna leave it alone. It was so close.
And he had his jam. He had his jams going, and it was sounding so good. And I come by him. I said, "Hey," he rolls his window down. I said, "Hey, I gotta ask. What is it? Who is that music that you're playing?" And he goes, "That's me. That's me." I said, "Oh my God, you are amazing." You know.
I mean, I didn't jump on top of the car and sprint. No.
Yeah, well, just about. And,
I should have been promoting.
And that song was called "Joy." I'll never forget that. Remember that?
Yeah, I certainly do remember.
And it took a while. It took a while for him to get where we got him here. He came in before. Played for us, you know, or not. Well, you didn't play for us. You just talked.
Just brought, we talked and then played some more of the music,
right?
You know, and that was fun too. Yeah, but he's been inviting me to lug this in quite some time. Just stop in.
I really appreciate that you took the extra effort to carry that heavy amp in there.
Well, thank you for having me. I got like 30 years of toting them around. They make smaller, lighter ones. I just love 212s.
Thank God for our wheels.
Right.
You know, whoever invented the wheel must have really had their you-know-what together.
Okay.
There's still debate on when that actually was invented.
Yeah, really.
Everybody keeps trying to reinvent it and make it better.
Well, that's where they got the. That's where they got the term of rock and roll.
Oh
okay.
My God.
Yeah.
Really?
You rock out, you roll out.
Roll.
So I get out of the bed and we're rocking.
Right.
Roll.
Exactly.
Okay, so what do you feel like doing? Well, wait a minute now. Beau introduced himself. We got to say, on mic 3, DJ Cat.
Who, me?
Yeah, tell us, all our listeners here, who you are.
Who I am? Who I
Yeah,
is?
who
I be?
and what you're all about.
Oh my God. Who dat?
Who dat?
My name is Cat Muse. Hi guys. Thank you very much. It's been forever since I've been here.
Yeah, well, welcome back.
I know. It's so much fun.
So got that $20 you owe me?
I thought it was 30.
Okay.
Here's a dime, kid. Go away.
What am I gonna do with a dime?
And we got
What are you gonna do with the 30?
I say the Great Depression. I need some money. Inflation went up.
It is the depression. We're always in the depression.
we got Radio Mike over there.
Radio Mike.
I'm not even
He
plugged
needs
in.
money.
But I'm just,
Yeah, you're plugged in. Look at that.
Can you hear me?
We can
I
always
can hear you.
Yeah,
You're good.
my
You're
voice
coming through.
varies.
It varies.
Okay.
This is God.
And this is St. Louis Steve, and we're broadcasting to you live from the University of Missouri in St. Louis
The Riverman.
from the Millennium Student
Oh, I
Center.
think
This
it's not
is Space is a Place
they
radio program,
Trojans? No, wait.
and I'm so happy that we
The
got
what?
The Tritons.
the blues, man, in the house.
God, that's how old I was
With-
when I went to school here.
Blues,
They were the Rivermen.
blues is
Change the Tritons.
number one priority. Tomorrow night is the big game. We got blues in the city. We got blues in the U. I'm feeling it.
I
This
got
is blues.
on the hat.
Okay.
So what do you think?
We got
You
blues
gotta-
on the blues.
You got anything to kind of like go along with that jive?
What, tomorrow night?
Well, I'm.
It's Cinco de Mayo. Every
Cinco-
freaking bar in town has
Oh
got
my
something
God!
going
There's
on.
so much happening.
Food. Shot. Everybody's gonna be doing shots. There'll be tequila galore. It doesn't mean you throw a rock to any bar in town. There's gonna be something going on.
Yeah.
Just because.
Tequila.
Of course, the big thing, besides the blues, of course, is Stories from the Window at Delmar Hall.
Oh yeah, Delmar Hall, the new
Can I mention
venue.
the other station?
Yeah, what the heck? Sure.
Casey. You know all
Yeah.
the stories from the old Casey Jocks?
Yeah.
It's gonna be awesome. And Pat and Danny Listen are gonna be playing.
Is Katie Cruz gonna be there?
No, Katie's not gonna be. Well, she
Oh.
might be there, but she's not gonna be
Okay,
talking.
Steve.
Okay.
Yeah, I know.
He's gonna cry. He's gonna cry.
He'll be all right. Just
Yeah, I'll
send,
get
her a
him.
text, send her a message on Facebook. She's
Yeah,
very cool.
Right, I
She's
know.
a good friend of mine. She's
Right.
awesome.
She's
Katie rocks.
somewhat of a friend of mine.
She
I'm-
rocks.
I'm a stalker. No.
She has a lot of those.
Yeah.
I'm one. I know.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's very
Better
awesome.
call the lawyer too.
Yeah.
Katie, if you're listening, call the lawyer.
she'll just block you.
Right.
So you have to give her a different name.
So the Delmar Hall, what do you think of it?
Delmar Hall is a very, 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 very tiny, small version of the pageant.
Okay.
So, and it's
And
all
it's
right.
sounded
cool,
good.
It's a little bit more intimate of a venue, you know. I mean, for maybe some of the bigger shows, but it's still a cool venue, you know.
Cool. Well,
Anything
that's going to be a
attention
good. There's so much good classic rock because of the Big 5-0 year for Casey, you
Oh,
know, and
yeah,
all
they
the
got a
blues.
huge party this summer.
Yeah, there's so much going on that. So
I know. It's gonna be killer. And I'm working with Ron Stevens, so I'm on the KC95 documentary, which is gonna be awesome.
oh wow,
Yeah, I got to be the music director.
you are
Yeah, that was fun.
in the
so all I
right
did
in
was
the
collect,
groove.
collect
There's
music
Patrice.
and get releases signed.
Hey,
Are you coming in too?
yeah,
Come on, don't be shy.
Well, just
you're more than welcome.
just sip this one out.
She's got a good drink for you. Is it a Mamba Jamba?
There we go.
No Mamba Jamba.
She brought him a cocktail.
Huh?
Cat, this is my wife Beatrice. Yeah,
Hi there.
This is
Hi.
Cat.
Hi there. Awesome.
Okay.
So, and we have one of the most underrated killer shredder guitar players going to be calling in.
Okay.
His name is Tom Ackman, and he's in a tribute band called Red. It's a Sammy Hagar tribute band.
Oh, good.
He's also in another band called Walk On. He's in a band called Rock Bottom. Yeah, he's great.
Okay,
so
so
he's
we
supposed to
look
be calling
forward-
in after 6 o'clock.
Okay. Well,
And we will
just
talk
make
about
sure
his
when
show,
that light there flashes that we're
that we're okay.
yeah, got a good wakening up of the calls there. Sometimes we get a little bit off and don't realize it, you know.
I can't imagine.
Yeah.
What are we gonna play now? What are we doing now?
Well, I wouldn't be right if I didn't do some Albert King. So
Oh,
there
dude.
we go.
Ooh.
Lay it on us.
The
Okay.
bad boy
Yeah.
from Lovejoy, Illinois.
Yeah.
All right, here we go.
Okay.
What's happening?
Let's go down New Orleans. Y'all